11 things girls do if they want you. Old Stoic wisdom. Understanding the subtle ways a woman shows physical interest can be a powerful insight. Often, her signals come not through words, but through small gestures, meaningful looks, and playful body language that quietly reveal her desire. In this guide, we'll explore the unmistakable signs she's physically drawn to you, whether it's the way she catches your eye or how she instinctively moves closer in your presence. Pay special attention to signs 5 and 6. They are some of the clearest markers of genuine attraction and can tell you a lot about where her feelings stand. By breaking down these behaviours, you'll gain clarity on what she truly means when she's around you. Let's dive in. Number 1. Flirtatious touching. Listen closely. Flirtatious touching is no mere accident. It's a deliberate, unmistakable signal from a woman who wants you. When she lets her fingers lightly graze your arm, shoulder, or back, she's doing much more than casual contact. She's breaking down walls, building a bridge of intimacy that no words can match. These subtle touches are the language of desire, comfort, and connection, all rolled into one. When she taps your arm as you say something witty, laughs, and lets her hand brush yours, or leans in close enough for her body to lightly collide with yours, she's declaring something powerful without uttering a single syllable. This is ancient wisdom, wrapped in modern life. It's the silent dance of attraction, a primal conversation that cuts through the noise of distractions and superficial chatter. Remember the words of William Shakespeare. The eyes are the windows to the soul, but the touch is the door. Opening it means she's inviting you into her world, inviting you to own the moment, to claim the space between you. For men aged 35 to 70, understand this. In today's fast-paced, screen-obsessed society, these moments of physical connection are rare treasures. They are signals that demand your full attention and immediate action. Recognize them, own them, let them fuel your confidence. This is not a mere game. This is power in its purest form. When she initiates touch, she's sending a challenge, a test of your readiness to lead, to engage, to respond with strength and certainty. Hesitation is the enemy. The man who moves decisively commands respect and amplifies attraction. Flirtatious touching is more than flirtation. It's a declaration of interest, a magnetic pull that demands you step up, step closer, and claim what is yours. Don't let doubt cloud your mind. Embrace the signals, act with unwavering conviction, and watch how the dynamic between you shifts. This is the art of connection, mastered by those who see beyond words and hear the language of the body. Let these small, deliberate touches be your guide. Be the man who sees the signs and answers them with power. The world respects strength, clarity, and decisiveness. Be that man. As the great philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." Your why, connection, desire, mastery, your how, recognizing and responding to these subtle but profound signals. Now this message is your call to action. Like this, comment below with "I'm ready to lead," and subscribe for more of this timeless Stoic wisdom designed to sharpen your edge and elevate your game. Don't miss out. These moments slip away in the blink of an eye, and with them, the chance to seize power, control, and the victory that is rightfully yours. Embrace the touch, own the moment, command the connection. This is your path to mastery. Number 2, standing close. When a woman consciously positions herself close to you, especially facing you directly, it is one of the most telling and subtle signs of genuine interest and comfort, a physical manifestation of the emotional connection she's trying to build. This closeness is far from accidental or trivial. It is her way of breaking down the invisible barriers that usually keep strangers apart. When a woman likes you, she instinctively tries to reduce the space between you. Whether she chooses to sit beside you, rather than across the table, or stands close during a conversation, she's inviting intimacy and signaling a desire to be part of your personal world. Think of it this way. Humans naturally maintain a personal space, bubble, as a safety zone. But when someone steps inside that bubble without hesitation, it means trust and attraction are at play. The great Roman philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts." By standing close, she is metaphorically dyeing herself with your presence, blending her thoughts and energy with yours in a shared moment. Moreover, when she leans in while talking, it's not just to hear better, it's a physical cue of her engagement and eagerness to connect on a deeper level. This lean acts like a bridge between your worlds, shrinking the distance and fostering intimacy, which makes it easier for both of you to bond naturally. This moment of closeness encourages a subtle but powerful exchange of energy and emotions. You might also notice something even more revealing. She mirrors your movements, matching your posture or angle as if reflecting your mood or vibe. This kind of unconscious mimicry is a psychological phenomenon, signaling empathy and rapport. When she mirrors you, it means she's mentally and emotionally aligned with you, a clear sign of her liking and comfort. Notice too that she doesn't retreat when you approach her. Instead, she welcomes the closeness, reinforcing that she values your presence and is open to exploring a deeper connection. In real life, such nonverbal cues are incredibly meaningful. They can help you understand feelings that words often fail to express. Many men overlook this because it's subtle, yet these signs are crucial signals that a woman is interested. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca reminds us, associate with those who will make a better man of you, suggesting that paying attention to these cues can guide you toward relationships that foster growth and mutual respect. So next time you notice a woman standing or sitting close, leaning in or mirroring your posture, recognize these as her silent invitations, her way of saying she enjoys your company and is open to something more. Don't let these signs pass unnoticed. Respond with confidence and openness to nurture the bond she's trying to create. If you've ever noticed someone standing close, leaning in, or mirroring your movements, recognize it as a powerful sign of attraction and connection. Remember, these subtle cues aren't by accident, they're invitations to something deeper. If you've experienced this before, drop a comment now. I attract what I seek. Like this video, subscribe for more timeless wisdom, and remind yourself daily, true connection requires awareness, not just attraction. Number 3. Softening voice and tone. Have you ever noticed how a woman's voice subtly changes when she's genuinely interested in you? It's not just a casual shift in conversation, but a deliberate, almost instinctive transformation where her tone becomes softer, gentler, or even quieter. This shift is far more than just speaking softly. It's an ancient, unspoken language of intimacy and connection. When her voice lowers and softens, it's as if she's drawing you into a private world that exists just between the two of you, creating a quiet sanctuary amid the noise and chaos of everyday life. Picture being in a busy cafe or a crowded room, surrounded by the noise of conversations, clinking dishes, and background music, yet her voice becomes a hushed, warm melody meant only for you. It's like she's sharing a secret, inviting you behind a curtain into her inner thoughts and feelings, a space where distractions melt away and her focus narrows entirely on your presence. This softening of voice is far from accidental. It's a subtle yet powerful sign of comfort, trust, and attraction. It shows she feels safe and connected enough to reveal a more vulnerable, tender side of herself, allowing you to experience a deeper level of closeness. In modern life, where communication is often hurried, distracted, or superficial, dominated by texts, notifications, and quick exchanges, this quiet shift in tone is a rare and precious indicator of genuine interest. It demands your full attention because it signals more than just physical attraction. It signals emotional availability and a desire to build a meaningful bond. When she lowers her voice, she's not just changing the way she speaks, she's inviting you to slow down and engage more deeply, to be present in the moment and honor the connection that is forming. This act of softening her tone can be understood as a form of Old Stoic wisdom, a reminder that true intimacy is rooted in presence, patience, and subtle cues, not grand gestures or loud declarations. For you, the man who recognizes this, it's a powerful prompt to respond with equal care and attentiveness. Instead of rushing forward or overanalyzing, appreciate the tenderness she's offering and match her by being calm, grounded, and fully present. Let her softness draw you in without overwhelming the moment. This voice change often signals that she's willing to open doors to emotional depth, trust, and potentially a more profound relationship. It's a cue to respect her vulnerability and meet her in that quiet space with empathy and steady confidence. Remember, this isn't just about hearing words differently. It's about sensing the unspoken message beneath them. The softness in her tone is her way of saying, I want this moment to be just ours, which in today's noisy, fast-paced world is nothing short of a gift. So next time you notice her voice shifting, lowering, and softening just for you, don't miss it. See it as a sign that she's inviting you into her world in a way that transcends casual conversation. This simple, timeless gesture holds the wisdom of connection through calmness, vulnerability, and genuine presence. Accept the invitation, step into that quiet space she's creating, and build from there. It's one of those subtle, stoic signals that, if honoured, can lead to something truly meaningful in an age where deep connection is increasingly rare. Number 4. Licking her lips. Licking her lips is far more than a mere nervous habit. It's a deliberate, ancient signal that communicates desire, interest, and invitation all at once. When a woman does this while locked in conversation with you, she's sending a powerful message without saying a word. It's her way of spotlighting her mouth, the gateway to intimacy, the source of connection, a silent promise of closeness. This gesture, often mistaken for simple nervousness, is in fact a primal cue, rooted deeply in human behavior. It's as if she's telling you, I'm thinking about kissing you, or I want to be closer, without having to risk words that could betray her vulnerability. It's subtle, yes, but unmistakably clear to the man who knows how to truly see. The lips are the most sensual part of the body, and when she moistens them, it draws your attention there, inviting your gaze, teasing your imagination. Observe her closely. She might do it when she laughs at your joke, when her smile grows warmer, or when her eyes meet yours in that charged moment where silence speaks louder than any sentence. This is the dance of attraction, where she balances between shy hesitation and bold flirtation, between nervous excitement and deliberate seduction. The ancient Stoics taught the power of observation. Know thyself, know others. And this includes reading these subtle signs that reveal a woman's true feelings. When she repeats this motion, it's no accident. It's a flashing green light, a sign that she's not only interested, but also ready to deepen your connection. It's a signal that she's imagining intimacy, longing for it, and inviting you to step forward with confidence. Consider the wisdom of Leonardo da Vinci, who said, "Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication." This simple gesture carries layers of meaning, effortlessly conveying complex emotions. In our modern world, cluttered with digital noise, texts, emojis, endless distractions, such authentic physical signals are rare treasures. Most men miss them, lost in screens or confused by overt signals. But you see it. You know that when she licks her lips in your presence, she's opening a door, not just to conversation, but to something deeper, more visceral. This is your cue to respond, not with hesitation or doubt, but with strength, presence, and clarity. To act like a man who commands his space and reads the room, a man who recognizes power in subtlety and takes decisive action. Don't let this moment slip through your fingers. When she does this, lean in. Let her know with your gaze, your words, or a touch that you understand the language she's speaking without words. This is a rare opportunity to turn playful tension into undeniable connection, to move from attraction to intimacy with confidence and control. This is not just flirting, it's chemistry speaking in its purest, most compelling form. The man who masters this is the man who leads, who understands women's unspoken cues, and who moves forward with undeniable authority. If you've ever caught this signal and felt that surge of possibility, share your story below. Let the world know you're not blind to real signs of interest. Like, subscribe, and comment to unlock more timeless wisdom that empowers you to read people, own your interactions, and become the man who shapes his destiny rather than waiting for it. The power is in your hands. Don't ignore the signs. Embrace them. This is your moment to claim victory in the silent language of desire. Be the man who sees, who acts, who conquers. If you've recognized this powerful signal, you're already ahead of most. The ability to see beyond words is what separates a man who reacts from a man who leads. When she licks her lips, it's not just a gesture, it's an invitation to take the next step. Don't miss this moment. If you've ever experienced this and responded with confidence, comment below. I take action when I see the signs. Let's hear your stories and unlock the power of subtle attraction together. Number 5. Inviting you into her space. Inviting you into her space is a profound and unmistakable sign that a woman feels a genuine attraction and wants to build a closer bond with you. This isn't just about physical proximity. It's an expression of comfort, trust, and an unspoken desire to deepen the connection you share. When she consciously leaves the seat next to her open, shifts her body to face you more directly, or subtly slides over to make room, she is communicating on a primal level that she welcomes your presence and enjoys being near you. This behavior can occur in many everyday settings, whether you're seated side by side at a cafe, standing together in a group of friends, or simply sharing a moment in a casual conversation. The significance lies in the fact that personal space is one of the most guarded territories people have. Opening it up is never accidental. It's a deliberate invitation, a quiet way of saying, I trust you enough to let you into my world. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, reminds us that the soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts. When a woman offers you her space, she's allowing you into the inner landscape of her thoughts and emotions, signalling a readiness to connect on a deeper level beyond surface interactions. This subtle yet powerful gesture sets the stage for intimacy, encouraging vulnerability and honest communication, which are the cornerstones of any meaningful relationship. When she pats the spot beside her or gestures for you to sit closer, she's not just being polite, she's inviting you to share experiences, stories, and quiet moments that strengthen your emotional bond. It's a silent message of acceptance and affection, demonstrating that she values your company and is interested in exploring what lies beyond casual acquaintance. From a real-life perspective, recognizing and respecting this invitation is crucial. Responding with warmth and openness not only honors her gesture, but also encourages the growth of trust and mutual respect. For men between 35 and 70 who seek to navigate relationships with wisdom and authenticity, understanding these non-verbal cues is an essential skill. It helps avoid misunderstandings, builds emotional intelligence, and ultimately leads to more fulfilling connections. This ancient wisdom reminds us that relationships are not just about spoken words, but about the spaces we share and the subtle dances of body language that accompany them. Have you ever noticed how the simple act of sitting closer or making room felt like an unspoken promise of something more? How did you respond? And what did you learn from that experience? I invite you to share your personal stories and insights in the comments below. Your reflections might inspire others to recognize and cherish these quiet but powerful signs of affection in their own lives. Number 6. Head nods and encouraging gestures. Head nods and encouraging gestures may seem small, almost effortless, but they carry a profound message that taps into the old Stoic wisdom of attentive presence, something deeply meaningful for men between 35 and 70 who understand that true connection goes beyond words. When a woman nods while you speak, leans forward slightly, or offers brief affirmations like, "Really?" or "Go on," she's doing much more than just keeping the conversation polite or casual. She's signaling that she's genuinely engaged and invested in what you're saying. This subtle feedback is her way of saying she values your thoughts and wants you to feel heard, creating a sense of respect and validation that resonates on a deeper emotional level. In a world where distractions are constant and surface-level interactions are the norm, such gestures create a rare, supportive environment that invites you to open up further, sharing not just facts or stories, but parts of yourself that often remain hidden. It's as if through these nods and encouraging sounds, she's quietly telling you, "I'm here. I see you. What you say matters to me." This kind of connection, rooted in presence rather than performance, echoes the timeless Stoic idea that the most valuable thing we can offer one another is our undivided attention and calm, steady presence. When she leans in or subtly mirrors your movements and expressions, she's reinforcing this connection, matching your energy to show that she's not only listening, but emotionally tuned in to your mood. This mirroring is a powerful psychological cue that fosters intimacy, making you feel understood without a single heavy declaration or elaborate gesture. The conversation transforms from a simple exchange of words into a shared experience, where you both feel aligned and synchronized. It's a kind of dance, silent yet expressive, where every small nod or soft "go on" carries the weight of encouragement and genuine interest. For men in today's fast-paced world, where meaningful conversations are often interrupted or rushed, recognizing these cues can be like finding a rare gem, an opportunity to connect on a deeper level with someone who truly values your presence and perspective. Moreover, these gestures serve as an invitation for you to be more vulnerable and authentic. Because when someone shows this kind of engaged attention, it creates a safe space where you feel less guarded, more willing to reveal your thoughts, feelings, and even insecurities. It reminds you that you don't have to perform or impress. Your words and your presence alone are enough to hold another's interest. So, in practical terms, pay close attention, not only to what she says, but how she responds with her body language and subtle encouragements. When you notice her leaning in, nodding, or matching your expressions, take it as a sign to share more, to deepen the conversation, and to enjoy the unfolding connection. This is the modern-day wisdom, wrapped in old Stoic principles. The greatest way to build lasting relationships isn't through grand gestures or eloquent speeches, but through consistent, attentive presence and a willingness to truly listen and be listened to. Recognizing and reciprocating these signs will not only improve your conversations, but also enrich your relationships, making every exchange meaningful and every connection more profound. If you find today's content useful to you, don't forget to share your feelings and lessons with us, or simply comment, "Very cool." It's a great encouragement for our channel makers. Thank you very much. 7. Flirtatious smiles. Pay close attention, because this is a lesson carved from the oldest truths of human connection, sharpened for the modern warrior of love. When a woman's smile lingers, just a fraction longer than the polite curve of a casual grin, it's no accident. It's a deliberate, powerful signal, an unspoken invitation wrapped in warmth and intention. This is not the smile you give to a stranger on the street. This is a smile that lights up her eyes, dances with playfulness, and carries the weight of attraction. It's a smile that says more than words ever could. When she looks right into your eyes, holding your gaze as she flashes this smile, she's sending a clear message. She wants you to see her, to notice her, to step forward. The legendary Sun Tzu taught us, "Opportunities multiply as they are seized." This is your opportunity. It doesn't come twice. This smile is her way of lowering the barrier. Without uttering a single word, she's testing your strength, your awareness, your readiness to take action. Watch how she might look down afterward, pretending to play it cool, but the truth hides in her eyes, that sparkle that returns each time she smiles your way. She's drawn to you, intrigued by you, hoping you have the courage to respond. The world around you may be loud, full of distractions and false signals, but this smile cuts through the noise. It is a beacon calling you to step up and own your place in her story. To ignore it is to surrender the moment, to lose the battle before it even begins. The Stoic wisdom of Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Her smile is not an obstacle, it's a pathway. Your job is to walk it with power and certainty. Act decisively, because hesitation breeds doubt and missed chances. She is sending you a secret code, a challenge wrapped in charm, and only a man with clarity and confidence will decode it. This is your call to mastery, mastering the subtle language of attraction, mastering your own fears, mastering the art of reading what's not said. If you recognize this smile, if you feel that pull, then seize it. Respond with intention, with a knowing glance, with the strength to say without words, I see you, and I'm here. To the men reading this, you stand at the crossroads of possibility. Are you the one who lets these signals slip away, drowned by silence and hesitation? Or are you the man who answers the call, who embraces the power behind a lingering smile and transforms it into connection and conquest? Write, I see the signs in the comments below if you're ready to take command of your destiny. Subscribe now to sharpen your instincts and never miss a signal again. Remember, the strongest men don't wait for words. They act on what's unspoken. They see the smile, they own the moment, and they conquer the game. This is your path. Walk it with the strength of a conqueror. Because in love, as in life, victory belongs to those who move first and move with certainty. 8. Showing enthusiasm. When a woman is genuinely interested in you, her enthusiasm becomes an unmistakable beacon that brightens the atmosphere whenever you are near. This isn't just a casual smile or polite laugh. It's a warm, radiant expression that lights up her entire face the moment she sees you. You'll notice her laughter flowing freely at your jokes, even the ones that might not be all that funny, because she values your presence and wants to create a joyful connection. This kind of enthusiasm goes beyond a surface-level interaction. It reveals itself in her genuine curiosity about your life. As she asks thoughtful questions that show she wants to understand you deeply. Whether it's about your dreams, your daily routine, or what makes you tick, her interest is clear and intentional. Her body language reinforces this connection as well. She tends to lean in when you speak, subtly closing the physical distance between you, signaling that she is fully engaged and excited about the conversation. This is no coincidence. Humans instinctively close gaps with those who interest them, making her proximity a silent yet powerful sign of attraction. What's more, her enthusiasm often spills over into action, as she takes the initiative to suggest activities you can enjoy together. These aren't just generic invitations. They're carefully thought-out plans that show she's considering your likes and dislikes. Whether it's proposing a walk in a favourite park, planning a coffee date, or suggesting something more adventurous, her effort demonstrates a desire to build shared experiences and memories with you. This eagerness creates a warm, inviting atmosphere that makes it easy for both of you to connect authentically and enjoy each other's company without pretense. It's like a spark that lights a fire, drawing you both closer and fostering a sense of companionship and trust. As the ancient Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely noted, true friendship multiplies the good in life and divides its evils. In this context, her enthusiasm is a powerful force that multiplies your joy and signals her intent to be a positive presence in your life. In real life, enthusiasm is often overlooked or mistaken for superficial excitement, but in genuine connections, it's a steady, heartfelt expression of interest that builds over time. It's important to recognize and appreciate this kind of enthusiasm because it signals a woman's willingness to invest emotionally and share her energy with you. If you pay attention, you'll notice that this enthusiasm not only makes you feel valued, but also encourages you to open up, creating a feedback loop that deepens your bond. The energy she brings is contagious, it uplifts you, and inspires a similar response, making your interactions richer and more fulfilling. From my experience and countless stories shared by others, a woman's enthusiasm is one of the clearest indicators that she wants you, not just in passing, but as a meaningful part of her life. It's not about constant intensity, but about a consistent, warm presence that welcomes your company. When you encounter this, it's wise to respond with equal sincerity and openness. as this mutual exchange is the foundation of any strong relationship. Reflect on moments when you felt someone's enthusiasm and how it made you feel seen and appreciated. That feeling is invaluable. I encourage you to observe these signs closely in your own life and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. Have you noticed someone's enthusiasm signaling their interest in you? How did you respond? And what did you learn from it? Your stories can offer insight and inspiration to others navigating the complex dance of connection. Remember, enthusiasm is more than just excitement. It's a powerful language of the heart that invites you to lean in and embrace something real. If you've ever experienced a woman's genuine enthusiasm and felt the magnetic pull of her interest, you know it's one of the clearest signs that she wants you in her life. It's more than just excitement. It's a heartfelt invitation to connect deeply. Now, think about the moments when you felt that energy. How did you respond? Drop a comment right now. I am drawn to those who bring positive energy. Like this video, subscribe for more timeless wisdom, and remember, enthusiasm is the bridge to true connection. Number 9. Curious attraction. Curious attraction is one of those subtle yet deeply telling signs that a woman is genuinely interested in you and wants to understand who you are beyond just casual acquaintance. Unlike the bold gestures or obvious flirtations we often expect, curious attraction is quieter, more nuanced. It reveals itself in the way she leans in during conversation, showing a genuine desire to learn about your thoughts, passions, and experiences. She doesn't settle for surface-level chit-chat, but instead digs a little deeper, asking about your hobbies, your favourite places, or even small details, like how your day unfolded. This isn't about polite social interaction. It's about real engagement, a focused attention on the things that make you uniquely you. What makes this even more powerful is when she remembers what you said days earlier and brings it up later, proving she's not just hearing you, but truly listening and holding those moments in her mind. This kind of curiosity isn't something she fakes or forces. It's a natural, instinctive way of building a connection that's rooted in understanding rather than superficial attraction. In our fast-paced, distraction-heavy modern world, where conversations are often rushed or fragmented by phones and noise, this level of attentiveness becomes all the more meaningful. It reflects an ancient Stoic wisdom about the value of patience, presence, and the slow but sure process of forming genuine bonds. For men between 35 and 70, many of whom have seen relationships come and go or struggle with the shallowness of contemporary dating culture, recognizing this sign can be a game changer. It invites you to slow down, to meet curiosity with curiosity, and to appreciate the depth behind her questions. When a woman shows curious attraction, she's essentially inviting you into her world by opening up space to share yours, signaling not just interest, but respect and care. This teaches a valuable lesson about relationships today, the power of attentiveness and the importance of emotional investment in building lasting connections. Rather than rushing to impress or perform, the wisest approach is to engage authentically, appreciate her attention, and reciprocate by showing curiosity about her in return. Because in the dance of attraction, curiosity is more than a signal. It's the foundation on which trust and intimacy are built, bridging two souls who are willing to be seen and known. So, if you notice a woman paying close attention to the little details you share, leaning in with sincere questions, or remembering your stories days later, understand that you're witnessing a rare and valuable form of attraction, one that draws from timeless wisdom and is especially precious in today's world of fleeting interactions. Embrace it, respond with genuine interest, and watch how this quiet curiosity can lead to something deeply meaningful and lasting. Number 10. Tilting her head. Number 10. The head tilt, a gesture so subtle, yet packed with powerful meaning. When a woman tilts her head while talking to you, she's not just shifting her posture, she's sending you a clear, unspoken message. This movement reveals trust, vulnerability, and deep engagement, The neck, a sensitive and exposed area, is no accident. When she presents it to you, she's showing she feels safe in your presence. This is primal, stoic wisdom, encoded in human behavior. Tilting her head signals she's paying full attention, curious about your words, and emotionally open. Imagine it like this. When she leans in, her head tilted slightly, it's like she's lowering the walls and saying, I want to hear more. I want to connect. If she pairs this with eye contact or a genuine smile, it becomes a beacon of attraction, a clear indicator she's interested in more than just casual conversation. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts. When she leans toward you with that subtle tilt, her soul is tuning into yours, colouring the space between you with curiosity and warmth. In today's fast-paced world, where distractions are endless and genuine connection is rare, recognising this sign gives you an edge. It's a key that unlocks doors to deeper conversations, emotional intimacy, and potential relationships that transcend surface-level interaction. Don't dismiss the head tilt as trivial. It's a silent signal screaming, I'm here, I'm engaged, I want you to know I'm listening. You must respond with equal strength, match her focus, hold her gaze, and lean in yourself. This is not about chasing. It's about commanding the moment with calm confidence and authenticity. Be the man who sees beyond words and understands the language of subtle cues. You own the conversation, you own the interaction, you own the power to turn this small gesture into a grand connection. Remember the words of Theodore Roosevelt. The only man who never makes mistakes is the man who never does anything. Don't hesitate to act when you see the signs. Hesitation breeds regret. Seize this moment, this tiny but mighty head tilt, and let it propel you forward into meaningful connection and triumph. Modern life demands we be sharp, alert, and decisive, especially in matters of the heart. If you're ready to take control, to recognize the signs women give you, and to rise as a man who commands attention and respect, then don't just scroll past. Like this message, share it with men who need to sharpen their awareness, and comment below with the phrase, I'm ready to see the signs and act. Because knowing is nothing without action, and today you choose to act. The head tilt is your invitation. Will you accept it? Number 11. Nervous gestures. These are the subtle, often involuntary movements that can reveal more about a woman's feelings than any spoken word ever could. When a woman is genuinely attracted to someone, there's often an unmistakable nervous energy that bubbles just beneath the surface. It's not about trying to be obvious or flashy, rather these little actions, like twirling her hair, adjusting her clothes, or fidgeting with an object in her hands, are natural, unconscious expressions of excitement mixed with self-consciousness. When you see her glancing down nervously, tapping her fingers, or seeming a bit restless, don't mistake it for discomfort. Instead, recognize it as the butterflies she feels when she wants to make a good impression but isn't entirely sure how to express her emotions. This is her way of navigating the complex emotions of attraction, trying to present her best self while quietly managing that internal flutter of nerves. To put this into perspective, remember the wisdom of the ancient Stoics. Epictetus advised, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Her nervous gestures are a silent declaration of this very principle. She's trying to align her actions with her desires, striving to appear composed while inwardly managing excitement. Recognizing these signs isn't just about spotting attraction. It's about understanding a deeply human experience of vulnerability and hope. Many men overlook or misinterpret these subtle cues, which can lead to missed chances for genuine connection. The truth is, real attraction is often wrapped in these quiet, seemingly insignificant moments. Learning to read them equips you with the power to respond thoughtfully and confidently, helping to ease her nerves and build a stronger emotional bridge between you both. In real life, these nervous gestures mirror the delicate dance of human interaction, where what's left unsaid carries as much weight as spoken words. Women don't always articulate their feelings openly, yet their bodies often communicate what their lips hesitate to say. The old adage, "Actions speak louder than words," holds more truth here than ever. If you pay close attention, you'll notice these nervous signs are a universal language of interest, revealing the desire to connect without the risk of overt vulnerability. When you see her fidgeting with a necklace, smoothing her skirt, or biting her lip just slightly, take it as a sign that she's invested emotionally and seeking a way to express it without embarrassment or fear. This awareness can transform your interactions, enabling you to move beyond superficial conversations into moments of genuine intimacy. To apply this wisdom practically, approach these nervous gestures not with judgment or confusion, but with empathy and patience. Your calm and confident response can reassure her, helping her to relax and express herself more freely. This is where the Stoic lesson of self-control and presence shines. By maintaining your own composure, you create a safe space where her nervous energy can shift into comfortable, mutual connection. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." Seeing these subtle signs is a reminder to appreciate the fragile beauty of human attraction and the courage it takes to show vulnerability. I encourage you to reflect on moments you've noticed these nervous gestures, whether you recognize them at the time or only in hindsight, and consider how understanding them better could change the way you connect with women. Have you ever seen a woman fidgeting or acting shy around you and missed the chance to respond meaningfully? Or perhaps you noticed and it sparked a deeper connection. Share your experiences and insights in the comments below, because opening this conversation helps all of us become more attuned to the quiet signals of attraction that often go unnoticed. Understanding and appreciating these nervous gestures is more than just a way to identify interest. It's a pathway to building authentic, respectful relationships grounded in empathy and awareness. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you sticking around until the end. If you found these 11 signs insightful, or if you think this information could be helpful to someone you know, please take a moment to hit that like button. It goes a long way in helping support the channel and getting this message out to more people. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss any of our deep dives into relationships, self-improvement, and all the little things that help us become the best versions of ourselves. This channel is all about exploring timeless wisdom and practical advice to help us navigate life with confidence and clarity. I hope these Stoic insights helped you understand the subtle signals people give and how you can use that awareness in your own life. But as always, I want to hear your thoughts. What stood out to you the most from today's video? Do you agree or disagree with some of these signs? Or perhaps you have a personal experience or additional insights that could add to the conversation. I'd love for you to share them with me in the comments section below. This is a space where we can all learn from each other, and your feedback is invaluable. I believe in creating an open and honest dialogue, so if you've got any questions, or if there's something you'd like me to dive deeper into in a future video, just let me know. I'm always here to listen and engage. At the end of the day, understanding these signals isn't about playing games or reading into every little thing. It's about having the awareness to understand the people around you and using that knowledge to build stronger, more meaningful connections. Stoic wisdom teaches us that our true power comes from being grounded, aware, and purposeful in everything we do, not just reacting to others, but acting with intention. And that's how you turn knowledge into real, positive change in your life. Once again, thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to share it with anyone who might benefit from it. And until next time, stay wise, stay strong, and keep evolving. I'll catch you in the next video.